Alright. I'm live. Come on, phone. This is a good one. This is probably gonna be one of the better episodes. I'm really hyped for this one. There's so much that could happen today. Okay, here we go. We are live. Hello, everybody. Let me get my the game going real quick. No, yes. Okay. There we go. Okay, hello everybody. Sacrifice before and welcome back to more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. We are episode 13, and oh my god, this is gonna be a hell of a day. I am worried as heck. I don't think the odds have been against us as badly as they have been today. We were able to, in the last episode, gather a little bit more information as to who the next witness is going to be, because the first witness, well, I mean, we were able to turn the tables on her, but either way, we have a second witness, and honestly, I don't even really fully understand what the heck is going to happen in today's trial. I have a lot of evidence to work with. Now, the thing that I wanted to bring to everyone's attention real quick is that the murder happened on the boat, at least from what I see, because the enlarged photo, shows somebody shooting another person on the boat, and this person who was on the boat is not Edgeworth, apparently. So all of that is just, I have no idea what's going on with that. We're gonna find out right now, so let's get it. December 27th. Once again, a day. Well, actually, I'm a 2 days behind now. All right, here we go. I got this big old smirk on my face.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Come on, Karma.
Very well. Apparently, the prosecution is also ready.
Who is the judge here, anyway?
Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement, please.
Oh my God! Just do your job.
Very well. No opening statement, so
Objection. Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Right.
of course.
A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. Alright, let's set the timer.
Order! Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now?
Objection. Bah, you must question everything. It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now.
Right. I call my witness,
my decisive witness, to the stand. Is it that mysterious boat shop owner? Yep. Hey! Witness, state your profession. I am the proprietor of the restaurant, The Wet Noodle, at Gourd Lake. What? And I also rent boats. The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct? Yep, I was. Please testify. Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this old guy is. Raise an objection. Why not? Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Exactly! What the heck? Because I didn't ask him, Mr. Wright. Bah! I've predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Yeah, right. Who is this name again? Oh, the witness will. Thank you! Thank you, Judge.
The witness will state his name.
Well, I'm not really sure. Yep.
What do you mean?
My memory.
Your Honor.
The witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name.
You can't recall, you say?
Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify.
Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we, witness?
The night of the murder. Alright, here we go. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yep. I was in the restaurant where I ramp boats, as usual. Then I heard a bang. Yep. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating out on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore, and a man walks by my window.
Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination.
Objection. There's nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before... Judge, your verdict now.
Yours, Mr. Wright.
Cross-examine! What the heck? What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness.
Very well. You may begin.
What? God, is he like a spoiled brat or something?
Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma. 3 minutes just passed. I see. Well then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness.
Oh my God. Winder. Yeah, Winder, you know, I know it's a window, but you know, I gotta bring out the accent. Anyway, it was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yup. Just after midnight, you say? Yep, just around then. Are you sure? Pretty sure, yep. When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today. I asked him and he remembered. Isn't that right? Don't glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly. I did. Yep. You see, continue. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats. As usual. Hold it. Is there anyone who can verify that? Well, I guess Polly could. That's not good enough for a court of law.
Mr. Wright, exactly what's going on here?
I'm sorry. What? Sorry, I just got a text.
Mr. Wright, exactly what's not good enough?
Your Honor, this Polly is a parrot.
A parrot?
Don't be so hard on the girl, Keith boy.
The prosecution concedes that we cannot provide the witness was in the shop.
Okay.
Witness, please continue.
Okay. Then I heard a bang. Yup, hold it. When and where did the bang seem to come from? From the lake, I figure. Are you... Why are you? You're acting different. Karma, you're scaring me. You are acting differently today, and that is very scary to me. I don't know what to... Like, why aren't you raising any objections right now? Karma, you're scaring me. Are you certain? Yep. Good. Continue. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Was there someone in the boat? It was pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly. But I figured there was 2 men out there. Yup. But you couldn't see them clearly. Yup. At the time, that is. At the time. What do you mean by that? Then I heard another bang. Oh, wow, 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 whoa. Whoa, hold it. So you heard 2 gunshots total. Yup. That's what Lotta said in her testimony yesterday. Real quick, I want to look at something in our evidence. It was fired 3 times, but they only heard 2 shots. That's something I brought it up in yesterday's trial, and I guess that just doesn't mean anything. It might... Hang on. I heard 2 sounds, just like gunshots at midnight, blah, blah, blah. So I feel like I can present this as evidence, because that's the only angle that I got so far. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore, and a man walks by my window. Okay, hold it. By your window. Yup. By my window, right outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him.
This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. I have a bad feeling about this. That man... Okay. That man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead. Hold it. Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad! Dead certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead, as he was walking by, too. Wait a minute. Why would he say that, of all things? Witness, are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him! What is going on?
This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt.
Von Karma. He lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Nick, what are you doing in court? I thought you were still not allowed in court. Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. I better act quick or this trial is going to be over. How and... I don't understand. Well, okay, I'm going to raise an objection. Because there is something that I want to say. Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Objection. Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun? And the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand? Exactly! What? That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. Oh, no! You are ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness's testimony is true. No, it's not! The judge just lost in thought. What should I do? Raise an objection! Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said, I can't believe he's dead, but his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie... Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to even realize this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof! I have it! I have it! Nick, do we have evidence? Yes! It's no good. There's nothing I can do. Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please. Can you hear me, sis? Please! We need your help! Nick needs you! Tisk, tisk, tisk. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough! The witness may leave the stand. Oh, sorry.
Enough! The witness may leave the stand. This court sees no reason to further prolong this trial, nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts.
Oh my god, I'm so...
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth... Huh?
What? Wait, that's actually... What? 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 Wow, okay, whoa, whoa! What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? Oh my god, I have no idea what's happening right now! Me! What? Ah! Oh! My god! Larry! Who? What is happening? I'm so lost. I thought the trial was okay, you know what, let's just roll with it. Larry!
What are you doing here?
Listen! You gotta listen to me! I was there! In the park! The night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just today. But today I remembered it!
Remembered what?
The gunshot! I heard it too! What? A third witness?
Order!
Objection!
What is the meaning of this?
The verdict has been decided! Call for an adjourn!
One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So you say you heard a gunshot?
Yeah, I did! A gunshot, that night! I was sitting here in the audience, just listening to this testimony. Then I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right! Let me testify. Let me testify. What is happening?
Order! Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed.
Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over. Nick, this is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this. She's right. If it wasn't Larry, he could make things even worse. Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. If it doesn't get any worse. You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there is another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned. Come on, Judge. Come on.
Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard.
What is this?
I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty.
Woo!
Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now!
What?
The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. The court is adjourned.
My God. What just happened? Whew. That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night. Yeah. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Oh, right! And he found the balloon and the air tank that night. Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? You say something? Right. Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Edgeworth? There's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. 1 second. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. 1 second. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. I see. Right. Yeah, this might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials? Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of hoes, right? That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth. Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! Everything's on Larry now. But is Larry on our side, or is he? I don't know. It sounds like he's not on our side. I mean, or no, he is on our side. Or maybe he's not. I have no idea what's going on.
Court is now back in... Okay, I need to calm down. Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th.
Right. Leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Von Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. Okay, I guess we're listening the night of the murder. He's not using his vocal expressions. He's saying it in a straight face. Yeah, I hope you're right. I've never seen Larry like this before. He's always been so emotional, but this time he seems emotionless. This whole trial is turning my whole life upside down. That night, I was out in a boat on the lake. I was looking for something and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home.
That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Are you going to raise an objection, Mr. Edgeworth? Or, sorry, not Mr. Edgeworth, Mr. Von Karma. Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry! I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. We'll have to come. We've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick. I'm not sure what to poke in on his testimony. That night, I was out on a boat in the lake. Press.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright?
There were so many things wrong, I don't know where to begin. Well, okay. First of all, what time was it? Oh, it was after 11 when I went out on the boat. By that time, everyone had gone home for the night. So I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak. And why were you out on the boat at such a late hour? I was looking for something and I found it. What were you looking for? Looking for something. Yeah.
Mr. Butts, what was it you were looking for? Objection.
What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for this Goldie. That's surprisingly close to the truth in a sense. This is all irrelevant. Let's get it all over with. Okay. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop. Hold it! Around what time was that? Well, let's see. I figure I was out searching for about an hour. I guess it was around 12. Yeah.
You're not sure?
Hey! Don't give me that face! I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. Where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know?
Did you look at the lake?
Yeah, I looked. I looked over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. Hold it! Wasn't there a boat on the lake?
Order! Order! Well, Mr. Butts?
Whoa, whoa! Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Oh, okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of the case! So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. Hold it! But there were two! So you only heard one bang, correct? Yeah. Huh. Well, Nick? It was a pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I just start working on the contradictions. Sorry? I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister. Okay. Okay, so do I present this, or I don't even know what the heck is going on. Okay, yeah, there's nothing wrong about that. I was looking for something and I found it. So I quietly slipped. Okay, hang on. I found it. I was quietly looking for something and I found it. You were looking for Gordy, but I don't need to present that evidence. Alright. So I quietly slipped the boat back into the rental shop dock. Okay. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing. Alright. I looked over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. He said he brought it in at... Hang on. But I didn't see a boat. Around what time was that? About an hour, so 12 o'clock. So it was at 12. At 11:50, the lake was empty. I heard this bang. Okay. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. You didn't hear a second gunshot? Like, I really wish I pressed... Okay, so what does he have to say about this? So you only heard one bang, correct? Yeah. Huh. Yeah. But there were two bangs! I don't think that's what I press him on, though. That's a good point. Okay, so after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. There's a lot of problems with this testimony, because I want to press him on this, but I also want to press him on this. What evidence? I could present a picture. I could present... What else could I present? That's about it. I can't really present any other evidence showing that they were on the boat, so I don't think that's what they want me to press on. I think they want me to press on this, and I think they want me to use Lotta's deposition. I heard two sounds like gunshots just after midnight, which matches exactly with what he says. Alright, I'm gonna raise the objection here. Yes, that is exactly what it was. Thank you. Thank you. Wait a sec, Larry. What? You only heard one bang. You're sure? That's what I said. But Ms. Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard two bangs, and the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard two gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. Huh? You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay?
Mr. Butts!
What? You only heard one gunshot. I can't keep a straight face.
You only heard one gunshot. Are you sure?
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Eh? Not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was, listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude. With my headphones. What?
Order! Order! And stop that booing!
They're booing Larry.
Mr. Butts! You were listening to the radio with your headphones?
Yeah, so what? What a crime! I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal?
Mr. Von Karma, your opinion?
Waste of time. I don't accept this witness, nor his shoddy testimony.
Well, Mr. Wright, should we continue the testimony?
Whoa, okay, I did not mean to present anything. I can't even present. Should we continue the testimony? I mean, what would happen if we did? If we continued the testimony, what would that accomplish? I mean, the other guys say it's been fired 3 times, and I want to push about that, but I don't know if they're gonna actually. I also don't want to be held in contempt of court. I want to continue the testimony. That's what I want to do. Let's continue the testimony. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony.
Bah,
Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost.
very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony, and be sure to include details like your radio.
Right! Leave it to me! I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. Okay, what Larry heard. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all-requests show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud like. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. Huh? So you did hear.
You were listening to the radio at a high volume?
Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio.
Sure enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony.
Objection! I didn't even object. Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me?
Jury.
An announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor.
Very well, Mr. Wright.
I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. That's actually a good catch. That is a good catch. That is a good catch. It's lonely being all alone on Christmas Eve. I don't know why I'm pressing him on this. So you turned on the radio. Right! I just wanted to hear someone's voice, you know? Oh my god. You don't know what it's like out there, alone on Christmas Eve, alone! I shouldn't have said anything. That's why I was listening to an All Requests radio show. Okay, hold it. Do you by any chance remember the name of the program you were listening to? This has nothing to do with the case, Your Honor.
Objection sustained. The witness was listening to the radio. That is all we need to know. Tell us, Mr. Butts, how loud was your radio that night?
I was listening to it real booming loud. Okay, hold it. Real booming loud. Yeah, you know.
And you had headphones on.
Yep.
I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside at all.
But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. Can you prove that? No, of course you can't. Nah, I can prove it. But I remember that moment real clear. I mean, while I was talking about it, it came back real clear to me, you know? I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it, too. What was he saying? What did she say? Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what a radio DJ said do us?
Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see reason why.
We should care. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should.
Why?
Well, how do you know if we don't ask him?
Fine, very well. Mr. Bunce, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot?
That's where she said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas." I heard the gunshot. Yeah, that's clear. Are you sure? Of course I am. She had this real sexy voice. Maybe Von Karma was right. I'm not sure how that helped us at all. This is the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard. But there is one gleaming ray of hope in there. I've got to press it until we get to the bottom of what happened. Okay. I'm not sure what to press on. Okay, let's review the evidence real quick. The camera is not going to help us. I don't think that's going to help us. I don't think that's going to help us. No. What's it, like, what I'm thinking is it has to be evidence that's produced past midnight. So this picture doesn't mean anything. I don't think the bullets do anything. There's a file. This won't do us any good right now. Okay, so there's no problems with this. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all requests show on the radio. See, is there any evidence to prove that wrong? Probably not. Probably not. Really, really, probably not. I doubt it. Yeah, there's no evidence. There's no evidence to prove that wrong. I was listening to it real booming loud like. There's no evidence to prove that wrong. There is nothing. Absolutely nothing to prove that wrong. Okay, but I'm sure I heard that gunshot. Okay. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it, too. Just when she say, "Hey, it's almost Christmas. I heard the gunshot." It's almost Christmas. Wait a minute. 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 Wait a minute here. Hey, it's almost Christmas. Which means... Okay, I think I understand. It's almost Christmas. Which means... But the gunshots were fired at 12:15, so... But what evidence do I submit to... Maybe I press them. Are you sure? Of course I am. Uh-huh. Alright. Alright, so what do I present to prove that? I don't think it's anything here. Well, I mean, I could present this. I could technically present that again. Oh, man. Sometimes I can't present this. I'm not exactly sure which one. I'm not exactly sure which one. Oh, I think I know what angle I need to present. So, he says he heard the shot before Christmas. I have no idea. I have no idea what evidence I have to submit. I know what it's wanting me to do, but I don't know which evidence to present to prove that wrong. Like, I can't press him on it. I mean, I could just... I could just present that. Let's review our options. Let's review our options. So that doesn't do anything for me. That no. I think we're gonna also have to present this, the second lake photo. So it's either Lada's deposition or it's this photo. It's taken at 12:15 a.m. I'm not sure. It's either the empty lake or the lake with a boat. The empty lake or the lake with a boat. So it's either... I don't know exactly what it wants me to present, though. I don't want to... Okay, I heard 2 gunshots just after midnight on 12:15. Or it could be the photo, or it could be the overhead... No. The empty lake. Let me imagine what he would say. You say it says almost Christmas, right? Well, what? Okay, fine. I'll present this. Nope, that's not it. That was not it. That was not it. That was not it. That was not what it wanted me to present. That was not what it wanted me to present. Okay, that wasn't what it wanted. Okay. Okay, so it's not the empty lake. It's either the photo or the deposition. The photo or the deposition. Which one is it? Is it really going to want me to use the same evidence again? I'll present it. Yes! Yes! I should have known. I should have known. I should have known. I should have known that it was going to make me present the same evidence twice. Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with the face? You look scary, dude. Hang on. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know how to... I don't scare that easy.
Is something the matter, Mr. Wright?
Your Honor, do you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," when he heard the gunshot.
Indeed. And?
Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve.
That would seem to be the case, yes.
But that contradicts the testimonies we've heard so far, Your Honor. Both Miss Hart and the old man said it was after midnight when they heard the shots. In other words, it's okay, buddy, it's okay. When they heard the gunshots, it was already Christmas. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor.
Order! Order!
What does that mean?
The 2 prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard the gunshot before midnight.
Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious. But what?
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Bunch's claim he heard the gunshot before midnight?
There are 2 pieces of evidence that clearly prove that Larry's wrong about this. The photo and the deposition. The photo, the empty lake. There's 3 pieces of evidence. 3 pieces of evidence that show he's wrong. There may be even 4. The autopsy report says he's wrong. The lake photo says he's wrong. The second lake photo says he's wrong. The deposition says he's wrong. Larry's wrong. He is wrong. Well, I guess it had to have been Larry's mistake. Ha!
Very well.
Wait! I come up here, I give you a riveting testimony, and you laugh it off as some kind of mistake? What about me? How can you call yourself a friend, Nick? How? Get used to disappointment!
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about the Bunch's claim he heard the gunshot before midnight?
Wait, what? Wait a minute. Is he actually right? I'm so confused right now. I am so confused. What if I say he's wrong again? Because all the evidence says he's wrong. He's wrong. What? He was right? How is he right? Okay, hang on. I need to look at some things. So he claims he heard the shots before midnight, yet the autopsy report says he's wrong. The lake photo says he's wrong. The second lake photo says he's wrong. I'm confused. I don't understand. How is he right? How is he right? Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight. Okay. I have no idea what the heck is going on here. I have no idea. Okay, so let's just say, for example, I believe all this, even though it's clearly wrong, and all of this evidence proves otherwise. What evidence is there that there was a gunshot before midnight? Shows an empty lake taken out of... Oh. Wait a minute. I think I figured it out. I don't know why I didn't see this early. It says that it's a second photo. It was taken automatically at 11:50. I think it's this. I think it wants me to present this. Because it automatically took, yeah, alright, take that. Look at this photograph. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp of the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m. Oh, but there's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It's why this photograph exists at all. What do you mean? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. The camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Aha! Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That's why this photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard that gunshot, it was almost definitely still Christmas Eve. Indeed, it would seem that is the case. Then, where does that leave us? Miss Hart testified that she heard the gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken? Not at all, Your Honor, because there are 3 gunshots. It's the fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night, there were 2 sets of gunshots within a 25-minute pause between them. Why would this be? Objection! Don't be fooled, Judge. That camera was set to respond to loud noises. Yes? There is no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why, the witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera. Hey! My nose was clear that night! Man, clear! Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 p.m. was indeed a gunshot? Please, show the court evidence, if you have any. I do. I do! I do! I do have evidence, as a matter of fact. I do. Let's just review the other evidence, just to be sure. It's the gun. It has to be. It has to be. There's no other way. It has to be. There's no way it's not the gun. This is my evidence. The murder weapon? Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. Thank you! I've only been trying to prove that for like, I don't know, what was it, 2 days now? I've been going on and off, just trying to find a window where I can, oh my god. Only now I've realized the truth. That third shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight.
Order! Order! That would make sense with the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake.
Exactly. If this is true, there were two sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you? Why? Uh-oh. I better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes. Ah! What's wrong, Nick? I have it! I have it! Huh? I remember the case of the Steel Samurai. Huh? Yeah, of course, I remember. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in this case. What do you mean? Maya, yes? If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. I have a hunch, and I'm gonna run with it. Right. I mean, is this safe? Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. You just watch and let me know if anything sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick. Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright?
The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. Nani?
What do you mean, Mr. Wright?
Tisk, tisk, tisk. So, you finally realized the truth? There can be no other murderer here than Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Surely you don't mean... Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, the boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat. That's the thing, though. There was a gunshot fired on that boat, but Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been a suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the man on the boat. Yeah,
I admit, it's hard to imagine any other possibility.
Yes, but this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright?
We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp on the photo says 00:15. But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That's the only way Edgeworth could be innocent.
Mr. Wright, are you quite mad?
Explain who the two men on the boat are. So we're saying that Robert Hammond died already. Edgeworth and Hammond. Edgeworth and the murderer. Oh God. Larry's not an option, I hate to say it. So let's see what we just found, what we figured out just now. So we're saying that he already died. We're gonna say Edgeworth was on the boat. So Edgeworth was on the boat. We know that for fact. So was it Edgeworth and Hammond or Edgeworth and the murderer? I think... it's either Edgeworth and the murderer or Edgeworth and Hammond. But Hammond was already dead. That's what I'm leaning towards. I'm leaning towards Edgeworth and the murderer. Because the murder clearly happened on the boat. I'm going to Edgeworth and the murderer. Of course! It was Edgeworth and the murderer! After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth.
What? Are you serious?
Yes. Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place.
I'm not sure what to make of all this. Ludicrous! Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then.
The murderer's name? Right. It's... No! It can't be Lada. I don't know. I'm leaning towards I don't know. Because it can't be Lada. And Miles Edgeworth wasn't the murderer, so I'm gonna say I don't know. I'm gonna say I don't know. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name.
You don't know? Bah! Again, you waste my time.
I don't know because he never told us. Oh no! You don't mean. You clearly don't know. You surely don't mean. There's no way. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop. That old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did they go? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then.
Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest the real scene of the crime was not on a boat?
Well then, where did the murder take place?
Show the judge where the murder really took place. I have no idea. I'm getting lightheaded. I want to say it's in here, at his place. Or is it at the shop? I have no idea. I'll screw it. I'll just go here. Take that. Here, of course, the boat shop, where he lives. That way, he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing.
Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime?
Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. That night, he was out on the lake in the boat, searching for something. He finds it and returns to the boat. Then, just as he started to head home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very... Oh! Okay. And where would that be if he just heard a return to boat? The boat shop! I see!
Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please, tell the court from the beginning.
Yes, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? Not really. But I think if I start from the very beginning, and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. Okay. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put Robert Hammond's coat on. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got in a boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake.
Then who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright?
It had to be him, right? Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose.
Wait a minute.
Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Details! Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had fired twice. Because the first shot missed. To create a witness. It had to be. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor.
Create a witness?
The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first shot. Next, the murderer waits a bit, then he fires again. Then, the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. That's why Miles was so confused.
I see. To someone looking from the edge of that lake, it would appear that one of the men in the boat had shot the other.
The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice, to draw attention to the boat. Once he realized that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then, he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on his body. And then, he threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake. Okay. And the crowd goes silent.
Bailiff! Bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly!
Oh my.
Very well. While we're waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand.
That's going crazy. This is crazy.
Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense said.
Yes.
Well, why did you go to the lake that night?
What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said they had something very important to discuss with me.
Something important?
I'm sorry. I can't say what it was.
Your Honor, sir!
What? The bailiff?
Your Honor, sir! Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet.
The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either.
What? What should I do?
What should I do?
Find him! Quickly! We cannot allow him to get away!
Oh my god!
Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared.
A search warrant has already been issued.
It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned.
Okay. Nice. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. Ah! Yes! We got it. And we didn't fail either. Yay, Nick! You did it! Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict. And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with this testimony. Larry really helped us out. Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. You said it. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients. Hey, Edgeworth! Mr. Edgeworth? Did you say something? Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You could try to smile once, just a little. Relax. I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now, and I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgeworth? No. There's so little time left. I want to tell you, but get it off my chest, but I can't make up my mind. What is this about it? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. What? 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 You're gonna leave me like that? Oh, that's just cruel and unusual. Oh my. Okay. Well. Yeah. Go away. It is time to end. Title screen. Well, that's one heck of a cliffhanger, wouldn't you agree? Okay. Thank you for watching, guys, and I can't wait for tomorrow's episode. You think today's episode was great? I can't wait for tomorrow's episode and the episode after that. Things are heating up. I'll probably be streaming 11 a.m., 10 a.m., somewhere around that range, so keep your eyes open for that. And, yeah. Thanks for stopping by. Heck of a day today was. Oh, man. But hey, thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one, guys.